if you know the book, um, Chicken Soup for the Soul. Is that what it's called? They have an edition for like teens and like kids and adults as well. The author of that, what he did was he was living off of $8,000 a year, which is not that much, or it's not a lot at all compared to most people. But what he did was he set a goal for himself, and that goal was to make the following year $100,000 in selling a book that he wrote, which was Chicken Soup for the Soul. In which what he did was he took a $1 bill and then he wrote 100,000 with marker on that, and he taped it above his ceiling, so that every single morning he would wake up and he'd see that, he would know that that was his yearly goal. And he said that after like a month or two or whatever, nothing was happening really. And but he kept believing in it because he had heard of the secret, and he kept believing that something would happen. And then one day he went into the hold on, I'll just keep him out. He went into the a store, and he saw this magazine, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was something. I think it was called the Inquiry or something like that. And he said he saw it, and then he didn't really notice it until now, and he started reading it, and he thought it was really interesting, and he thought to himself that this would really help him out if he was featured in this. It would really help out his book, which he was trying to sell and make $100,000 in that year. So right when he thought that, he went and he got an opportunity to give a speech to a college about his book. And wouldn't you know it, afterwards, a lady came and she says, that was a really good speech. I really enjoyed I really look forward to reading your book. Would you mind if I interviewed you? And he said, oh, well, yeah, great, of course. And then he asks, who do you work for? And then she says, I work for the Inquiry. And he just, it just blew up in his mind that, oh my god, this works. And then the following year, he said he didn't make $100,000, but he made like $93,000, which isn't exactly. So don't get that thought that, oh my god, it doesn't work. He didn't make $100,000. He got pretty darn close, if you'd ask me. So yeah, just my opinions and all. So yeah, go watch the movie. If you have that thought in your mind, why can't my life be better? Just go watch it. I'm not forcing you. But oh, that's the end of Harold. Wouldn't you know? Okay, on another note. Wow, those 12 minutes flew by. Jeez. On a happier note, I guess you could say, my friend and I were we've been kind of having a little fun over our days off of school. What we've been doing was we downloaded the old GBC versions of Red, and the Game Boy Advance versions like Sapphire, Ruby, and Silver, Gold, all those. And we put them on 1,000 times throttle, and we're basically just playing through the games in an hour or two. And we had this huge debate because he kept saying something that kept getting on my nerves. He was like, oh, wait, can I see your Pokemons? And I was like, what? And he's just like, yeah, I want to see your Pokemons. I'm just like, why do you call them Pokemons? Isn't it just Pokemon? Isn't it already sort of plural? That's what I thought. You can find an escape rope there, by the way. That's what I always thought. I've heard a few people call them Pokemons, but I never really thought that that's actually how you would call them. And I was kind of like, we had an argue. I was just like, it's Pokemon, and he's like, no, it's Pokemons. I was like, no, it's Pokemon. But yeah, it was this funny conversation, argument sort of thing. And then we realized how much dorks we are, because it was a Friday night and we were sitting in my house on our laptops playing Pokemon, arguing whether if it's already plural or not. And we kind of looked at each other and we're just like, yeah, we should probably shut up and go see a movie or something right now. But yeah, so if you guys, I want to, I want to know your guys' opinion. Leave in the comments below whether you think it's Pokemon or Pokemons with an S at the end. Because I think it's already plural. That's how I've always said it, when I was little. Everything like that, and I don't know. It's Pokemon, isn't it? A single Pokemon is Pokemon, and if you want to say like more than one Pokemon, it's Pokemon. That's what I've known. I don't know if that's a stupid American way or whatever. Yeah, just tell me what you guys think about it. Whoa, this guy's got a Magneton. I've grown to hate this Pokemon very much because yeah, Pokemon when very much because I was playing through Ruby, like a speed through, and I started out with the grass type, and I couldn't beat this darn thing because I didn't have a fire type or fire type move or like any other ground move besides Mud Slap. So yeah, I kind of started to hate Magnetons. Okay, are there any more trainers that I missed? Let me just do a quick scan. Battled him. Battled him. Did I battle him? Yes. Oh, I didn't battle him, did I? Let's go. I'll just stand here. Haha! You only noticed me from like 2 feet away, loser. Okay. So this is gonna be a long part. Sorry about that short part, and the last part was kind of short. That's just because I had been recording for 40 minutes, and I wasn't sure if like this episode was like really long or really short, or the last episode was really long or really short. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop here just in case I end up making like a part that's like 25 minutes long, and it's like, ugh. Okay, this is not going so well. I gotta heal. But this is the last guy here, most probably, so let's just take out his dumb little Nidorans. You know what? Now that I think about it, I probably would have started out with started with a Nidoran in this LP, but I decided not to because I don't know. I just thought of a pun. You know the Pokemon Natu from 2nd generation? Natu. I decided not to. Haha, oh god, I'm an idiot. Yeah. This thing evolves into, the Nidoran Void evolves into Nidorino, and Nidorino with a Moonstone evolves into Nidoking, which is the Poison Ground type, and it's actually quite good. I would probably recommend it if you're looking for a Ground or Poison type, but considering I already have a Poison type, I kind of don't want to like get mixed like more than one type, you know? Yeah, whatever. Steven's trying to learn Scary Face. No, I do not want to learn that because it just slows your Pokemon down, and to be honest, Steven's faster than any other Pokemon, so. I said I was going to train Oddish and Harold, but they're dead, so. I don't have an EXP share, do I? Oh, that sucks. That's a bummer. Okay, so, if you go in here, what's upstairs? If you run into these buildings, you can usually just go upstairs, and you might find Professor Oak's aid. If you find 30, he'll give you the item finder, which of course I do not have 30 types of Pokemon. I've only got 5 types of Pokemon. A Pokemon. Yeah. So if you want to get an item finder, just catch 30 different types of Pokemon. Alright, so this guy asked for what? A Nidorino, and he wants it for Nidorina. So if you want to change the gender, just talk to him. Yeah, he'll give you a sex change. Ew. Okay, if you walk through here, you're going to be blocked off by this mysterious sleeping Pokemon. A Pokemon is sprawled out in a deep and comfortable slumber. Well, yep, you can't get past him, so that's about it for this part, you guys. I think we're pretty much ready to go into the SS Anne. Definitely stock up on crap loads of potions if you want to do well, because I guarantee you at least one of your Pokemon's going to die, so, or get really low in health, or get a stat problem. So yeah, definitely stock up in the mart. But yeah, I'm gonna go heal you guys, and until next time, we're gonna go to the SS Anne. I will see you later.